It's on mute. Check, check, check. 1, 2. It is 1:30, and the market is starting to fall apart a little bit. And I'm watching Amazon. I'm watching a couple other market leaders, but I'm not yet seeing. What I'm concerned about is that this is just a chop day trap. But here is Amazon continuing to make lows. I haven't really traded much since this morning. This Amazon's really getting pounded. What was that level? 98.50? There's Netflix on lows. Let's try with a starter 98.36 against 99. There's Netflix. Let's take a look. Netflix cracking through lows. I actually got a phone call and I was trying to deal with that. I just added to this Amazon short that I was on. I was also looking at Netflix, but I don't like it as much. This Amazon is very weak. Looking for this to go ahead and crack down through these lows, which it just did. But look, I added on to that position. So added on up here. What did I get? 27 cents for the ad. And let's see if we can crack down to some lows here and really get this thing moving. Average price is 31 cents now. And the stop I put for that second lot was up at 80 cents. So my new average price is like 31 cents. Stop up there for that second lot. Looking for us to crack through these lows. Amazon very weak. Entire market. There's lows on Amazon. New fresh lows on Amazon. Microsoft on lows as well. Let's take a look. Netflix also coming down 303.50, low a day. Let's look at Microsoft. Microsoft coming in. Set a new low a day there. Still thinking where else could I add to get bigger in this Amazon. wandering up in the 15-cent area. Here we are cracking through the 70s. I don't know what got into the market, but all of a sudden just everything got really heavy. Just very quickly. Here goes this Amazon. Down to the 60s. Entire market falling apart here. Down to the 50s. Where can I add? Where can I add? There's Netflix cutting through 240 low a day, and then Amazon Netflix 303 low a day. Here's this Amazon down to 50 cents, but I don't think we're even close to there ready yet. I am thinking about trying to get more size on up here at 98 if we get back up there, and I think I will. And that lot I will stop out probably above 60 cents. Not seeing any exhaustion here yet. I think the selling is going to continue, which is why I'm not even taking profits yet. Kind of leaning on this footprint to tell me, in the tape, to tell me when we're actually going to start. Now, if we get down to 97 pretty quickly, I will go ahead and take off probably half of the position to look to reload higher up. So I'm going to do that right now. If we get down to like here, then I'll probably start taking off part of a position. Netflix at lows there. Meta on lows. Looking for this to come down into the 20s. Can we go further? Not even stretched yet on this. There's the 30s again. If we start stalling out here in the 30s, I might take a piece off because it is a point move there. I don't think we're there yet. It's just a selling bonanza. Can we get back down to those 30s? Big pop happening now. Up to the 80s, maybe I can get filled here before another trip down. I don't think that was the bottom. It just does not feel like the bottom. So I'll see if I can get even more size on. Netflix never really cracked as hard as Tesla up into the 90s. I mean, just all the way back up here. I might be able to get even more size on here up above the hole. So I'm going to try to add up above the hole. Let's see here. Tesla, Apple, Nvidia. Just very heavy, everything. Meta. Meta on lows. Let's go ahead and set a new low on Meta. 1440 a day. Let's look at BABA. BABA, TSM, Microsoft. Microsoft as well. Getting very close. I'm up above the hole at 12 cents. Looking for a way to add to this position, and got it right there. That was actually not at 12 cents, it was at 6 cents. So now I am really fully loaded here on this Amazon, and my average price is 23 cents. So I am looking for a revisit of lows now on this Amazon, as I am fully loaded. This is kind of the picture that we've got. Big surge. And let's see here, at this point, we should see a very quick return back down to come back down to lows after this covering reaction has passed. And I don't think that I need to carry these stops all the way back up here anymore. Yeah, I think this 80-cent stop should do. I think half above 60 and then half above 80 should do. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Half above 60 and then half above 80. Look for this Netflix or this Amazon to come back in. Half above 60, half above 80. Not seeing the footprint show that this selling is done. Not seeing any signs of that. This just looks like a pop in the, to breathe in the middle of this intense selling that came in. But right now, Amazon popping hard, and what was a heavily in the money position now turning into a loss. Hoping that this comes back down, because I got fully sized up here, looking to catch this continued breakdown. And now, if it does not break down, then I'm going to be looking back at this tape here, wondering why didn't I take anything off the table down here. So we'll see. Definitely feeling nervous now. I'm fully loaded and would like to see this selling continue. I'm going to try to hang on to my size here and go visit new lows down below 97. Actually going to set 97.12. That's where I had my order before. Here comes the test of 98 in Amazon. At 97.60, it's going to be another spot. But I just don't see, I don't see what it would be holding it up here. Except for like previous day levels right there. Let's see if we get back down. Let's see if the selling continues. Gonna try to hold on to this. So if I'm right, this thing could go see 96s. But having a tough time getting back down under 98. Gonna actually go off to back to work. Just let this position work. Stops are in. I think I'm well aligned, well positioned. Uh, I either made a mistake there by not taking anything off and thinking that this was a larger picture play when it wasn't, in which case I'm basically shorting into a support level bounce, or I am correct and this is a bigger picture play and the selling that we saw there is real and we're going to go smash through this. So we'll see if we come back and visit these 50s, but definitely an uncomfortable feeling right now, knowing that I sat on my hands and tried not to take anything off down here, looking for a bigger picture play, and then it didn't materialize, and now we're bouncing. So, yeah, now we're bouncing again. So definitely, and so was that just a big giant trap to catch a bunch of traders? And I just got caught up in that. Is that what that was? We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna head off to work, put this on mute. Check, check, check. Okay, so looks like I got stopped out of my half of my position right at the top of the move. The top of the move was 75 cents, and I got stopped out at 70 cents for a nice fat. I mean, this is very frustrating. I'm going to need to review this, but I'm still in the position, and I think my thesis is still correct, and I want to add back. So I'm going to see if I can add back in the 20s the piece that I took off. So I'm going to see if that is possible. Add back in the 20s, and we'll put the whole stop at 87 cents. And of course, now it's going to be a lot tougher to get those because the second wave continuation is there. So I'm looking for something around here. Let's see if we get it. Put that second half back on. Very frustrating situation there. And if it might not even come up to get me here above the hole. Got very close. Got it within a penny or two. Did not get it. Got it right there. Back to being fully loaded. Put those on at 13 cents. And looking for this thing to just come down. Average is now 18 cents. Back up to full size. And looking for this to come down and test lows. And now market is turning around and just ripping higher. So this stop is no longer there. This stop up here is the one that's there. Let's see if we can make progress here. Do I think that we should be having a good chance to go test this low? Yeah, I do. I definitely do. So I'm gonna try to just keep my hands off and let this thing work. Clearly the trade thesis was correct. Just my execution was not good. But we'll look into that in depth after we're out of the heat of battle. Right now, back up to full size and looking for this thing to crack 98s and actually head back down. So gonna put this back on a 5-minute and just head back to work. If it gets back up to the 80s here, then I'm very wrong and we'll be stopped out of the whole position up there at 87 cents. Wow. And in an unbelievable move, uh, just a massive run up here and just got taken out of the entire position and covered again right at the highs. And I think I'm done for the day. That one hurt. Was fully sized up and just turned a massive winner into a large loser. And yeah, not mentally um, in shape to trade anymore here today. Was not expecting that kind of rebound. Was expecting this to continue downwards and was clearly wrong, and I think a bunch of people just got caught offside there. So that one was pretty painful. That really sucked. I thought I had it. Tough day. Very tough day. So I'm gonna stop the recording here and stop trading for the day and see what I could have done differently. Probably too aggressive here. I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it. Rough.